are two things that you need primarily in this industry, and that doesn't matter what industry you're in terms of what product or service you sell, but given that we're living in the information age, you need two things, and that is your performance levels have to be higher, means your communication with other people has got to be higher, because selling has changed. What you have to do is not ask and you shall receive, but give and you shall receive. The easiest way to get business coming to you is to position yourself as an authority, as an expert, as a specialist. You've got to position yourself. Where do you position yourself? In the minds of your target audience.
Once you've got the trust element within people, then you can actually affect real change.
Language changes everything. So don't think about upselling. Someone goes, oh, if I upsell people, should I really be doing that? No, what you do. There are two things that you need primarily in this industry, and that doesn't matter what industry you're in terms of what product or service you sell, but given that we're living in the information age, you need two things, and that is your performance levels have to be higher, means your communication with other people has got to be higher, because selling has changed. What you have to do is not ask and you shall receive, but give and you shall receive. The easiest way to get business coming to you is to position yourself as an authority, as an expert, as a specialist. You've got to position yourself. Where do you position yourself? In the minds of your target audience.
Once you've got the trust element within people, then you can actually affect real change.
Language changes everything. So don't think about upselling. Someone goes, oh, if I upsell people, should I really be doing that? No, what you're doing is you're upserving people, aren't you? Sell the problem before you sell the solution. That way, they'll be really hungry for a solution. If you want to leave a legacy, you better build something that lasts. If you're going to build something that lasts, you've got to stop doing it yourself. You've got to build a company, a team of people around you. You've got to build products and services that don't need you, that don't require you to be there, because the day you're gone, the whole thing falls apart. Does that make sense? Yes or no, guys?
Because I have no products to sell, I've just been delivering the training and then walking away. So if I'm not there, then the whole thing would collapse. So I need to learn how to develop my system so that if I walk away from it, then, I've got something that's going to be a legacy for me and my family.
You've got to get the marketing right. It's no good being the most talented, skillful individual if nobody really knows about you. I mean, that's a waste. But if what you're doing is trying to sell to people too early, what will happen is it won't work. And so what you do is, to try to get the sales, is you put the price down. And now you're screwed.
Number one, if you want to be a professional, go with a professional. Number two, you need a system. And I can spend the next couple of years designing all the system, going around this because but coming here is, I want the system because it works.
No point you being good at what you do if you're not also good at marketing what you do. You're all now need to change the label that you have for yourself, and you must, no matter what business you're in, need to see yourself as an information marketer.
Sometimes it's about putting stuff in context and perspective that you might not have realised yourself, but actually it suddenly dawns on you.
If you want to make a lot of money, you have to serve more people. You have to find a way to deliver a service or a product to more people.
It's made me really realise that I need to get a system in place in order to deliver to a bigger audience.
I've been looking for people who do public speaking for a living, and I do think that Andy's programme is the best. I also feel that we've been really looked after today. We were picked up from the train station, we got on a nice coach, we're given free lunch, all the staff have been polite and helpful and friendly, and for me, I just think it's brilliant. There's nothing not to like, and I just think that everyone should just give it a chance.
name's Paul Preston, and I'm now an expert in property investing and wealth creation, financial freedom through property. The reason that I initially wanted to become a speaker and to present was because when I started my journey of self-exploration and self-development, I've been massively inspired watching other speakers. And one of the things that always stuck out was when I saw Andy speaking. I had his DVD in his big speech at the O2 Arena. And I just found that massively inspirational. And I knew very early on that although I hadn't achieved the results at that time that I wanted to in my life, I knew that once I had, one day I wanted to be up there sharing and helping other people and hopefully inspiring people in the same way that I'd been inspired to. I made the decision to go to Andy's Speakers University because I knew I wanted to take things to the next level. Yes, I had been speaking already and just trying to get a name for myself and put myself out there. And I was probably maybe speaking at one small network meeting a month. So, it was steady progress, but I was ready for accelerated results. I knew I wanted to take the next step, and that's why I wanted to work with Andy, because I wanted to aim straight for the top, I wanted to work with the best, and I wanted to really accelerate my results. I didn't just want to improve a little bit, I wanted to make a massive change and take my whole game, not just speaking, but my life, my property business and everything that I was doing to a whole nother level. One of the reasons that Andy's training is so powerful is because of the practical element. Yes, I had done speaker training courses and workshops before, and typically they speak at you for a day or two. So you're learning about speaking, but it's theoretical because you're not speaking. In many ways, it was probably more a listener's training course than a speaker's training course. And I was really craving that practical application because, otherwise, you would speak.
Well, there's so many out there. Maybe just follow one company and one. You'll be succeed.
Event, you video yourself, you try and critique yourself, but who's coaching you to coach you? So the reason I wanted to work with Andy was not just because of the fantastic content and how I knew he would help me shape my business and build my model, so that it was teachable, digestible, not just for me but for everyone listening as well, but also because of the support, the feedback and the environment that I was going to get as well. At the Speakers University, you work in pods where you actually stand up and deliver. You speak, you do elements of your talk, you get the feedback there and then. You go away, you rework it, you do it again, you get the feedback again, and you just really drill it. And it's quite an intense learning environment, and you're forced outside your comfort zone, and it's a good stretch, but you grow fast because you're getting the feedback immediately, you're making the changes immediately, you're implementing and you're going again. So you will see rapid results in the time that you're there. So after I completed the university, I made the decision straight away to join Andy's Academy. I'd actually got so much value from the 4 days, but I really looked at that as a starting point in my journey, not an end point, or not just a simple next step and I'll go away and give it a go. Because I wanted to keep putting myself back in that environment, and I know that environment is key. Surrounding yourself with the right people, putting yourself in the right places, practicing it, and accountability as well. So I knew that going back to the academy regularly, consistently, getting coaching, getting mentor, getting feedback, and also connecting with other great speakers from all different industries. And working with other great people, a very high-level peer group, it just keeps raising the bar and it helps you raise your game, which is great. And like I said, it's not peer pressure, I call it peer empowerment. When your peer group is empowering you to
Hello,
be the
Jason
best
speaking.
that you can be. It was very clear for me that I wanted to work
who is
with
this?
him longer term. And again, the progress that I made working not just with Andy, but with all the great coaches and mentors.
I'm alright, thanks.
Has made a massive difference to me, and I definitely wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now if it wasn't for that. Along the journey, there's certainly been some other highlights as well, and probably one of the greatest of which is being recognised by Andy.
No, I haven't done the seminar. I've been to the free event, but I haven't done the seminar.
As a mentor and someone who's undoubtedly helped you to become who you are, to get that recognition just meant the world. I was very fortunate last year to actually be acknowledged with the PSA Male
Duncan
Speaker
Fish
of the
talking.
Year
Yes,
at the
I've been
award
to.
ceremony in London, and that was a true honour.